Hi everybody, welcome to Live with Chaudhry here in Boston at PEGS. I'm delighted to be joined by Sourav Mukherjee from Aragen Bioscience. And Sourav is going to give us an overview of who Aragen are and why they're here. So first of all, Sourav, it's lovely to meet you. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very, very well. Now, it's day 3 of PEGS, so how have the first 2 days been?
It's been better than the last couple of years. So a lot of these conferences opened virtual and maybe in a mixed mode hybrid last year. But this is the first conference where I see real traffic. So I would have said, most of the other conferences that opened in a hybrid mode, they still had only about 20% people show up in person. But here I would say, about 80% people actually showed up in person. Fantastic. So that's a very good thing.
I'm glad to hear it.
Getting back to, normal times.
Brilliant. Now, for those people not familiar with Aragen Bioscience, can you give me a quick overview of the business?
Yeah, so we are a large molecule company, a biologics company. We enter the scene at late discovery and go into early development. So we pick up when, people have like a lead candidate already and we move it towards the clinic, few steps towards the clinic.
Right, now as you said, this is one of the first in-person conferences, proper ones, that you've attended in the last few years. So how have the last few years been for Aragen?
They've been very good in terms of business. We've had to explore different channels for marketing. One of the channels we are working with Rizwan right now. And because we've not been, able to come to in-person meetings, we've tried to, find out other ways to make people aware of what we do and where we are and how to find us. But business as such has been very good, especially in the first 6 months, 8 months of the pandemic, because people had the labs closed and we were like overflowing with business and so much that we always kept busy. But the challenge now is to keep that momentum going. So to keep up with those numbers and keep increasing.
Right, well let's look at this event. As you said, traffic's been very good. So what have you been talking to delegates about specifically this week? Yeah,
so we usually, like I said, we enter late discovery. So we've been telling people how we can, create hybridomas for them if they need antibodies from proteins from antigens. Then we could sequence those hybridomas, make stable cells, create proteins in gram quantities if they need them for tox studies and some animal experiments, and then finally end up with a cell line, a research cell bank that they can take to manufacturing to make their GMP lots.
Right. And one question I've asked everybody is what makes what you do and what you offer unique or different to
Absolutely. So with Aragen, if you can get a part of our poster, we say that we are 28-year-old company. So we are about 30 years in business. We were started by people that came out of Genentech. We have access to multiple cell line development platforms. Not a lot of vendors have that. We have quick and easy access to our scientists. We are very customizable, so we could build you a very small portfolio, just protein production, mini pool, bulk pool, or do the whole part of the portfolio. So we are very customizable that way. And because we are like a small to mid-sized company, we are very nimble and agile in the way that we can customize stuff for our customers.
Brilliant. Yeah. Now, for those people who aren't here this week, where else can they meet you in person?
Yeah.
And if they can't do that, where else can they get more information?
Yeah, so we'll be at BioNext in the middle of June in San Diego, and we'll be at some other conferences later in the year, probably antibody engineering or a pep talk next year. We're also part of another company, a bigger company called Aragen Life Sciences. They are into small molecules. So they go to conferences like DCAT and stuff, all the other places where small molecule people go. And otherwise, beyond this, you can find us on the website, the Aragen website. We have a strong LinkedIn page where there are a lot of posts. And we're also working with this company called Life Science Connect that comes up with outsourced pharma, some of these online newsletters. So we have pieces come out like once every few months, so people can follow us there.
Fantastic. Well, it's lovely to meet you, Sourav. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week here in Boston. There you go, viewers. If you're here in Boston at PEGS, come and visit the Aragen Biosciences booth. If you can't make it though, then check out their website or meet the team at another event. Thanks once again, Sourav. I'll hopefully catch up with you soon. And viewers, as always, until next time, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.